Hi, I'm Yasmin. I've known Madison Chen since freshman year when we bonded over being the only two people in our biology class who actually enjoyed dissecting frogs. We were inseparable after that. Study partners, lunch buddies, the whole deal. Senior year rolled around, and we were both laser focused on college applications. She wanted Stanford more than anything, and I was aiming for Columbia. Yes, can you read through my supplemental essay? Madison called out during lunch one Tuesday, sliding her laptop across the cafeteria table. Sure, but you have to look at my personal statement. I've been working on it for weeks, and I think it's finally ready, I said, pulling up the document on my phone. Deal. Send it over. I texted her the essay, a deeply personal piece about losing my dad to cancer and how it shaped my determination to become an oncologist. It was raw and honest, probably the most vulnerable I'd ever been in writing. Madison's eyes scanned her screen. Oh, wow, yes, this is really heavy. Too much? No, it's just very personal. Like, really personal. She kept reading, her expression unreadable. The part about watching him in the hospital, that's intense. That's the point, right? They want authentic stories. Yeah, totally. Madison smiled, but something felt off about it. It's good, really good, actually. You'll definitely get in with this. You think so? For sure. Hey, can I send this to myself so I can give you more detailed notes later? I want to really think about it. Of course. That's why I'm showing you. She tapped away on her phone. Done. I'll get back to you tonight with comments. The next day at lunch, my friend Kira sat down with a weird look on her face. Yasmin, I need to talk to you, she said quietly. Can we go somewhere private? What's wrong? I asked, gathering my stuff. Madison wasn't at our table yet. She'd texted saying she'd be late. We walked to an empty hallway, and Kira pulled out her phone, her hands shaking slightly. I'm in a group chat with some people from Madison's AP Lit class. Last night she forwarded something to the chat. Kira's voice dropped. It was your essay, Yas. My stomach dropped. What? She sent it with a message saying, look at this sob story Yasmin wrote. She's really milking the dead dad thing for college sympathy points. Kira's eyes were watering. I'm so sorry. I took screenshots before she deleted it. Show me. Kira handed me her phone. There it was. My essay, my most vulnerable moment, shared like it was a joke. The comments underneath made me feel sick. So manipulative. Typical trauma dumping for college apps. She's not even that sad about it anymore. This is just for admissions. How many people saw this? I whispered. The chat has like 15 people in it. But Yasmin, there's more. Kira swiped to another screenshot. She's been talking about you behind your back for weeks, saying you're too competitive, that you copy her study methods, that you're obsessed with beating her. I stared at the messages, feeling like I'd been punched. We're supposed to be best friends. I know. I didn't know if I should tell you, but after last night, I couldn't stay quiet. Does she know you told me? No, I haven't said anything to anyone. Right then, Madison rounded the corner, all smiles. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. What are you doing in the scary hallway? I looked at her, really looked at her, and saw a stranger. Just talking, I said carefully, about college stuff. After school, I drove straight to my sister Layla's apartment. She opened the door in scrubs, just home from her nursing shift. Yas, you look terrible. What happened? I collapsed on her couch and told her everything, showing her Kira's screenshots. That absolute snake, Layla breathed, scrolling through the messages. Your so-called best friend forwarded your essay about Dad? About the worst time in your life? As a joke, apparently. There's nothing funny about this. Layla sat down hard. What are you going to do? I don't know. Confront her? You need to be smart about this. Don't go in angry and emotional. She'll just twist it around and make you look crazy. Layla's eyes narrowed. You said she wants Stanford more than anything? It's all she talks about. Then we need to think strategically. Do you have any screenshots of conversations with her? Anything that might show what kind of person she really is? I pulled up our text thread, scrolling back months. My heart sank as I read through old conversations I'd ignored at the time. Madison bragging about cheating on a chemistry test. Madison making racist comments about our teacher, Mr. Patel. Madison admitting she'd plagiarized part of a history paper. Layla, look at this. My sister read through the messages, her expression darkening. Yasmin, this girl is showing you exactly who she is. She's dishonest, she's cruel, and she's been using you. I can't believe I didn't see it before. You trusted her. That's not your fault. Layla handed back my phone. But now you know the truth. The question is, what are you going to do with it? The next day, I visited Mr. Chen, our school counselor, during my free period. Yasmin, come in. How are the applications going? He asked warmly. That's actually what I need to talk to you about. I showed him Kira's screenshots. This happened 2 nights ago. Mr. Chen's face fell as he read. Oh no. Yasmin, I'm so sorry. This is completely inappropriate and violates our school's code of conduct regarding academic integrity and peer respect. What can I do about it? Well, first, I need to document this. This constitutes harassment and potential sabotage of your college process. He started typing notes. Have you confronted Madison about this? Not yet. I'm honestly scared to. That's understandable. But you should know that her behavior could have consequences for her own applications if the administration gets involved. Mr. Chen leaned forward. However, I want to give you control over how this proceeds. Do you want to file a formal complaint? I need to think about it. Can I talk to her first? Of course. But Yasmin? He looked at me seriously. Sometimes people show us who they really are. Believe them. That afternoon, I found Madison at her locker. We need to talk, I said, my voice steady despite my racing heart. Sure, what's up? She smiled like nothing was wrong. Somewhere private. We walked to the empty art room. I closed the door behind us. Why did you forward my essay to your AP Lit group chat? I asked directly. Madison's smile vanished. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't lie to me, I have screenshots. Her face went pale, then flushed red. Who showed you? Was it Kira? That nosy little... It doesn't matter who told me. What matters is that you took the most personal thing I've ever written and mocked it. You called it a sob story. Yes, you're being dramatic. It was just a joke. A joke? My dad died, Madison. That's not funny. Madison's expression shifted, defensive now. Look, I didn't mean anything by it. People share stuff all the time. You shared my trauma, my story, the thing I trusted you with. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. She reached for my arm. It was stupid. I was having a bad day and I wasn't thinking. I stepped back. A bad day? That's your excuse? What do you want me to say? I made a mistake. I'm apologizing. Do you have any idea how humiliating this is? 15 people saw that essay. 15 people read about the worst year of my life and then read comments about how I'm milking it for sympathy. Madison's jaw clenched. You know what, Yasmin? Maybe you are being too sensitive about this. It's been 3 years since your dad died. At some point, you have to move on. The words hit me like a slap. Excuse me? I'm just saying, you do talk about it a lot. And yeah, using it for your college essay seems a little calculated. Calculated? My voice rose. You think I'm using my father's death as a strategy? I think you know it makes a compelling story for admissions officers. Kira, who had been waiting outside, pushed open the door. Madison, what is wrong with you? Stay out of this, Kira. No, you don't get to attack her for writing about something real while you're literally cheating your way through senior year. Kira held up her phone. Should we talk about the chemistry test? Or that history paper you plagiarized? Madison's eyes went wide with panic. You wouldn't dare. I already did, I said quietly. I have screenshots of every conversation where you admitted to cheating, every racist comment you made about Mr. Patel, everything. You're bluffing. I showed her my phone, scrolling through our old texts. Her face went from red to white. Yes, come on. We're best friends. You can't do this to me. Best friends don't betray each other. Best friends don't mock each other's pain. I said I'm sorry. What more do you want? Madison's voice cracked. Please, if this gets out, if Stanford finds out about any of this. You should have thought about that before you forwarded my essay. Madison's expression hardened. You know what? Fine. Send whatever you want. But I'll make sure everyone knows what kind of person you really are. I'll tell every college that you're vindictive, that you sabotage your friends. I'll destroy you before you can destroy me. Is that a threat? Mr. Chen appeared in the doorway. He'd been down the hall and heard the shouting. Madison froze. No, I heard you threaten this student. That's a serious violation, Madison. Mr. Chen looked disappointed. We need to go to the principal's office. Now. Mr. Chen, please, I didn't mean it. Let's go. As Madison was led away, she turned back to glare at me. This isn't over, Yasmin. You're going to regret this. Kira squeezed my hand. You did the right thing. Then why do I feel so terrible? Because you're a good person. But she isn't. And good people don't let bad people get away with hurting them. 2 days later, I sat in Mr. Chen's office with Principal Morrison, my mom, and Layla. We've reviewed the evidence Yasmin provided, Principal Morrison said, looking grim. Madison has admitted to sharing the essay without permission and to academic dishonesty in multiple instances. She's been suspended for 2 weeks and will face a disciplinary hearing. What about the threats she made? My mom asked, her hand tight on mine. Those are being taken very seriously. We're documenting everything for potential legal action if needed. Mr. Chen leaned forward. Yasmin, I want you to know that we're also recommending that colleges you've both applied to be notified of Madison's disciplinary record. She violated academic integrity, and they deserve to know. I nodded slowly, feeling the weight of it all. That evening, I sat at my computer with Layla looking over my shoulder. You sure about this? She asked. I opened my email and addressed it to Stanford's admissions office. In the email, I attached screenshots of Madison's texts, the cheating admissions, the racist comments, the evidence of her character. I explained that she had applied to their school and they deserved to know who they might be admitting. I'm sure, I said, and clicked send. A week later, Madison showed up at my house. My mom answered the door. Yasmin doesn't want to see you, Mom said firmly. Please, Mrs. Ahmed. I just need 5 minutes. I need to explain. I appeared behind my mom. There's nothing to explain, Madison. Stanford rescinded my acceptance. Do you know what you've done? I told them the truth. You did this to yourself. I made one mistake. One stupid mistake, and you ruined my entire future. Tears streamed down her face. I'm sorry, okay? I'm so sorry. Please, can't we fix this? Can't you call them and tell them it was a misunderstanding? It wasn't a misunderstanding. You showed them exactly who you are, just like you showed me. Yasmin, please. We were best friends. Doesn't that mean anything? It meant everything to me. That's why it hurt so much when you betrayed me. I stepped forward. You didn't just share my essay, Madison. You mocked my grief. You tried to humiliate me. And when I confronted you, you threatened to destroy me. Those aren't the actions of a friend. I was scared. I panicked. And I was heartbroken. But the difference is, I didn't do anything wrong. You did. And now you have to live with the consequences. Madison's face crumpled. So that's it? We're done? We were done the moment you hit send on that message. She stood there for a long moment, then turned and walked away. I watched her go, feeling lighter than I had in weeks. 2 months later, I got my acceptance letter from Columbia. Kira and I celebrated with pizza while my mom and Layla decorated the living room with balloons. I'm so proud of you, Layla said, hugging me tight. You stood up for yourself. I couldn't have done it without you guys. What you did took courage, Kira added. A lot of people would have just let it go. I'm done letting people treat me badly. I deserve better than that. My phone buzzed. Another text from Madison. I deleted it without reading and blocked her number. Some bridges, once burned, should stay that way. Looking at my acceptance letter, I felt my dad's presence somehow. He'd always taught me to stand up for what was right. even when it was hard. I'd honored that lesson, and in doing so, I'd honored him. Have you ever had a friend betray your trust? How did you handle it? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories about standing up for yourself and moving forward stronger.